Hello everyone, Gaming with Big Green, and we're here in King Shot, and we're on the 135 again, and we are going to take a look at the characters, because I'm doing something with my roster here, and I'm going to put Petra into the main starting roster, not for rallies quite yet, but she's going into my Conquest and my Arena lineup. So she was pretty close to stats with Gordon, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Even though Gordon's 5 stars, but he's a purple tier character, how could he be pretty close in stats? Well, let's take a look at the difference between a Generation 2 character and the Generation 3 character. And we're also going to talk about the Generation 4 characters and how this is going to affect my roster going forward. So, very, very, very important. She's 3 stars and Marlin is 3 stars. If you look, she's at 137% attack and defense. At 3 stars, Marlin's at 113% attack and defense. So, just being at the same stars, she's 20% stronger at the same star level than what Marlin is. Alright, so fully maxed out, this character, Jabelle, Generation 1 characters will fully max out at 200%. Where Marlin right there will max out at 240. Now our lovely lady Petra, she's going to max out at 280%. So the gears are basically dependent on the lethal and the health. Yes, these add stats to the Conquest. But when you're looking at the actual overall number for the rallies, the expedition on the bottom, the cavalry attack and defense is coming from the star level and upgrading them. So you can see right there, by me putting the final shard in, it will take me up to 200%. Where she's going to be able to go up to 280%. So even being halfway, I'm still 20% stronger than what the generation before is. And this is a Generation 3 looking at a Generation 2. So her looking at a Generation 1 character, it's going to be significant. Because right now, almost fully built, I'm at 183. With her, I'm at 138 and I'm only at 3 stars. So it's going to depend on her skills, and her skills are better. So this one's unique. Where it's going to reduce, it's going to basically take the enemy, their damage down. So you're going to be lowering, it's a 50% chance to trigger, but you have a 50% chance of lowering the enemy's damage by 50%, which is really cool. And she's got the damage up skill in the middle, which would be, I believe, a 50% chance of increasing her damage by 50%. So you're going to be lowering the enemy's damage while increasing your damage. Yeah, 50% chance to damage up by 50%. So really good. So that one skill paired up. Now her bottom skill is going to be damage taken down, which would be the same as Jabelle. So basically you're trading out 25% lethal for enemy to receive damage, like their ability for the enemy to take more damage. So yes, that's going to be better. You're always better dealing damage, and any kind of damage skills are better than lethal. Lethal is a good skill to have, but she's an amazing character still. She has the 50% damage chance to do damage. She has the 25% full lethal, and her widget gives you lethal and the rally as well. If you have a level 4, a 7.5, or even a level 2 would give you 5% lethal. So she's not a bad character. Definitely help get you through until damage is really starting to be a factor, which Marlin has a lot of high damage skills, so and works very good with Zoe. So Jabelle can fit in that lineup, but you really want to try to get Petra in this lineup, because one, she's going to be stronger just off her flat base stats, which you're going to see right there. Just even being a Generation 3 character, she's going to sit higher. She has the potential of going to 280% attack and defense. So and her skills are better than Jabelle. So you kind of want to start phasing Jabelle out around Generation 3, and it's time for Petra to play. Now, she doesn't play too well in this one because obviously I'm punching way too above. I mean, I'm taking on a 10.2 million, so can't expect the great results there, yeah. But she's absolutely someone who I'm absolutely going to plug in my arena lineup, and very close into phasing Jabelle out, her in. She's going to carry me while I work on my Generation 4 characters. Now, just to give you all a hint, she's looking like this at 3 stars. The 3-star Generation 4 characters are going to be way better. Because, again, he maxes out, Marlin will max out at 240. Petra will max out at 280. The Generation 4 characters max out at 370%. So we've gone up 40% from Gen 1 to Gen 2. 40% from Gen 2 to Gen 3. Now going from Gen 3 to Gen 4, we're going up 90%. 90% from one generation to the next generation. That's more than double than anything we've ever seen. These Generation 4 characters are going to come in, they're going to be stronger than anything. It's going to be all hands-on work on these characters. There ain't going to be a bad Generation 4 character. So where does that put you with your characters? These characters, yes, you can work on them if you're trying to garrison stuff. If you're just still trying to work on like a bear trap score or just an overall offensive lineup, you're going to want to invest in her. Put her in the lineup with these 2 characters, Zoe and Marlin. Really good characters from Generation 2. She's an amazing character from Generation 3. But with Generation 3 coming out and Generation 4 not being so close behind, it's going to kind of make you scratch your head on what you want to do. Again, I'm going to go ahead and work on her. I'm going to put my Jabelle down, put her in until I get a handle on my Generation 4 characters and really see. I mean, they're all going to be basically grab them and plug and play. I mean, they're going to be so much better. So knowing that is coming in the future, I'm also not going to invest too much. I'm going to try to get Petra just up another star level. Maybe stop at 4 stars, replace Jabelle, and then kind of see where we go from there. Because I know Margaret's not too good of a cavalry, especially trying to work on Alcar and Rosa. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard working on all 3 characters in one shot. So I might really focus on Petra still from Generation 3. And still got to work on Margaret a little bit, but we'll see how it shakes out. But for now, Petra is my girl. She's in my lineup. She's who I'm focusing on, and I'm still working on the gears that's on Jabelle currently, but they will be going on Petra real soon. So that takes care of the showcase for our girl Petra here. Hopefully it won't be too bad when Generation 4 comes out. She won't get too far overclipped. She's a really amazing and unique character. I really hate to put the time into working with her to get her in my lineup to see her be so quickly replaced, but we're going to go ahead and work with her and have fun with her. It's going to be her little run around. So all right, everyone, this is going to bring the video to the end. I want to thank you all for watching. Remember, subscribe, keep coming back. Generation 4 right around the corner. Give this a thumbs up. It helps the King Shot community, and I'll see you all around. Thank you for watching.